Power is not given, it is taken. And now, even creation itself bends to my will.
It begins with small cracks in reality. Strange events that don't make sense. A city disappears for a few seconds and comes back slightly different. The sky flickers like a broken screen. Time feels unstable, like it is skipping frames. People don't understand what is happening yet, but something deep inside the universe is changing. Scientists call it impossible. Governments call it classified. But for those who have seen the signs, they know this is not normal. Something is pushing against the limits of every universe at the same time. And when that pressure grows too strong, reality does not bend, it breaks. Part 2. A threat beyond Earth. At first, everyone thinks it is another Earth-level crisis. Maybe another invasion. Maybe another rogue AI or cosmic force. But this time feels different. The energy spreading through space is not coming from one place. It is coming from everywhere at once. Like something, or someone, is touching every universe at the same time. This is where fear starts to grow, because when threats are everywhere, you cannot run, you cannot hide, and you cannot predict where the next strike will come from. This is no longer just about Earth. This is about every reality that exists. Part 3. The name that returns, Doomsday. Whispers begin to form across different worlds, a word that keeps appearing in broken signals, in decoded messages, and in strange visions seen by powerful minds. That word is Doomsday. No one knows who created it. No one knows if it is a person, a machine, or something far worse. But every clue leads to the same feeling: complete destruction is coming. Even the strongest heroes feel it. Not fear like before battles, but fear of something they cannot fight in the usual way. Because this enemy is not just attacking cities or planets. It is attacking existence itself. Part 4. The storm before the collision. And now, the universe begins to pull its strongest forces together. Wakanda, a nation built on unmatched technology and hidden knowledge, starts preparing in silence. The Fantastic Four, brilliant minds from another reality, begin noticing cracks in their own world. And the Avengers, scattered, but still connected by one thing: responsibility. They do not know it yet, but they are all being pulled toward the same point, like pieces of a puzzle forced into place by something far greater than them. The storm is not coming anymore. It is already here, and what happens next will not just change the Avengers, it may rewrite the multiverse itself. The teaser doesn't waste time with calm introductions. It throws us straight into chaos. Quick flashes of broken worlds, collapsing skies, and cities that look like they are fading in and out of reality. Nothing stays stable for more than a second. The most shocking part is not what we see, but what we feel. Every scene looks like it belongs to a different universe, yet somehow they are all overlapping. It is like multiple realities are bleeding into each other. And at the center of it all is a warning. Silent, but powerful. Doomsday is not a moment. It is an event already happening. One of the biggest clues in the teaser is how time itself behaves. It does not move in a straight line anymore. We see moments where the same scene repeats with small changes. A battle starts, then resets slightly different. A character speaks, but their voice echoes before they even open their mouth. This suggests something terrifying. Time is no longer stable. It feels like reality is being edited by an unknown force, as if someone or something is rewriting existence in real time. And no one is outside this effect. Not Earth, not space, not even hidden dimensions. Everything is being pulled into the same unstable flow. Teaser continues. We start seeing fragments of different worlds. A futuristic city that looks like it belongs to the far future. A familiar Earth-like battlefield filled with destruction. And places that feel completely unknown. like they shouldn't exist in any normal universe. These worlds are not shown separately. They overlap, like broken glass reflecting different images at once. This is the clearest sign yet that the multiverse is not just opening, it is colliding. And when worlds collide, nothing survives unchanged. The final moments of this section of the teaser hint at something massive coming together. We see brief flashes of different heroes reacting to the same disturbance, but from different locations and universes. It is clear they are all sensing the same danger. There is no official team yet. No alliance, no plan, just confusion and urgency. But the message is clear. All paths are leading toward one event. A collision between powers, minds, and worlds that were never meant to meet. And at the center of that collision is something far beyond what any hero has faced before. While the multiverse begins to fall apart in the outside world, Wakanda stays silent. No panic, no public warnings, no visible chaos. But this silence is not peace, it is preparation. Deep inside Wakanda's hidden labs, systems are running at full speed. Screens filled with unknown cosmic data, energy readings that do not match any known pattern, and vibrations in space that only Wakandan technology can detect. This is not new for them. Wakanda has always watched the world from a step ahead. But this time, even they seem concerned. Because what they are seeing is not just Earth's problem. It is something that goes beyond every known limit of science. In the center of Wakanda's response is Shuri. She is no longer just working on technology for Earth-level threats. Her focus has shifted to something much bigger, reality-level instability. Her systems are trying to map changes in space-time, but the results keep breaking apart. Data loops, signals disappear, and every answer leads to more questions. It is as if the universe itself refuses to be understood. Wakanda's tech, once the most advanced on Earth, is now struggling to keep up with what is coming. And that is the most dangerous sign of all. Because if Wakanda cannot fully understand it, then no one else can either. One of the most important discoveries in Wakanda's system is a strange energy pattern spreading across dimensions. It does not behave like natural cosmic energy. It does not follow rules. It does not stay in one place. Instead, it moves like a living force, adjusting, adapting, and growing stronger every time it is observed. Wakandan scientists label it as non-stable multiversal energy, but deep inside, they know this is just a name for something they do not understand. This energy seems to be connected to the same force breaking reality apart across the multiverse. And worse, it is getting closer. For the first time, Wakanda begins preparing not just for war, but for collapse. Defense systems are activated at a level never seen before. Hidden shields across the nation are tested. Emergency protocols are unlocked that have never been used in history. But there is no enemy army approaching, no ships in the sky, no invasion force, only instability. And that is what makes it terrifying. Because how do you defend a nation from reality itself breaking? As the pressure builds, Wakanda realizes something important. They cannot face this alone. Their strength is great, but this crisis is not limited to one world. And somewhere far beyond their borders, other forces are waking up too. Forces that may be the only hope left against what is coming. Far away from Earth's rising chaos, another world begins to feel the same strange pressure. But here, it is not seen as a mystery at first. It is seen as a scientific problem. In a high-level research environment, sensors start detecting impossible readings. Space itself seems to be bending in ways that do not match any known laws of physics. At first, the team assumes it is a machine error. Then they restart the systems. Then they rebuild the calculations. But the results stay the same. Something is affecting not just one planet, but the structure of space around it. And this is where the tone shifts. Because this is no longer about local danger. This is about something spreading across realities. Inside this advanced research setting, four brilliant minds begin to notice the same truth at the same time. They are not ordinary scientists. They are explorers of the unknown. People who have already touched forces most would never survive. Each of them starts connecting the same pattern. Reality is weakening in layers. Walls between dimensions are becoming thin, and something is using those weak points like doors. It is not random, it is directed, and it is growing. This is the moment they realize they are not just observing a crisis, they are part of it. At the center of the group stands Reed Richards, whose mind is constantly trying to solve what others cannot even describe. But even he is struggling now. Every equation he builds breaks halfway through. Every model of the multiverse collapses before completion. It is like trying to calculate something that refuses to be calculated. Reed begins to understand a terrifying possibility. The multiverse is not just unstable, it is being actively changed from the outside. And whatever is doing it is learning, adapting, improving. This is no longer a natural phenomenon. It is becoming intelligent, and that changes everything. As the instability grows stronger, the group realizes staying hidden is no longer an option. Their world is starting to feel the same effects as others. Small cracks in reality, short shifts in time, sudden moments where physics stops behaving correctly. They understand the truth now. This is not happening in one universe, it is happening everywhere at once, and if they do nothing, their entire reality could collapse just like the others. So a decision is made. Not to observe, not to wait, but to act. They prepare to step into the unknown, into collapsing space, broken dimensions, and unstable timelines. Because somewhere in that chaos, there is a connection to everything happening across the multiverse. And if they can find it, they might also find the source of Doomsday. At this point in the teaser breakdown, one thing becomes clear. This is no longer just about collapsing worlds or broken timelines. Something deeper is happening. The universe itself feels unstable. Not in a way that can be measured easily, but in a way that can be felt. Like gravity is slightly off. Like time hesitates before moving forward. Like reality is forgetting how to stay consistent. Even the strongest minds across different worlds start noticing the same pattern. This is not random destruction. This is controlled distortion. And that idea changes everything. Because controlled means someone or something is behind it. The teaser never fully shows the true source of the disaster. Instead, it gives hints, shadows, energy signatures, broken signals that repeat the same unknown pattern. Every attempt to trace it leads to dead ends. It is not located in one place. It is not bound to one timeline. It does not behave like a normal being or even a normal force. It feels more like an idea that has taken form, a concept of ending that is spreading through existence. And that is where fear begins to rise. Because if you cannot see your enemy clearly, you cannot predict it. And if you cannot predict it, you cannot stop it. As the teaser continues, we start seeing the real effect of this force. Entire realities collapsing in seconds, stars disappearing without explosion, planets fading as if they were never there, and timelines folding into each other like broken pages in a book. It is not war. It is not invasion. It is deletion. The multiverse is not being attacked in the traditional sense. It is being rewritten, erased, and replaced at the same time, and every second it spreads further. No universe is safe. No timeline is stable. Everything is connected to the same breaking point. Then comes the word again, not spoken clearly, not shown fully, but repeated across broken transmissions, corrupted files, and fading visions. Doomsday. It is not confirmed if this is a name, a code, or something the universe itself created as a warning. But every time it appears, reality reacts. Lights flicker. Time stutters. Energy systems fail. It is as if even existence recognizes this word as something final, something that should not exist. And yet, it does. By the end of this section, the message becomes unavoidable. Wakanda is preparing. The Fantastic Four are stepping into the unknown. And across broken realities, the Avengers are slowly being pulled back into action. But none of them fully understand what they are about to face. Because this is not just another villain or another war. This is something that sits above all of them. Something that does not just fight heroes. It challenges the idea of existence itself. And as the multiverse continues to fracture, one truth becomes clear. Doomsday is not coming. It has already begun.